Good day, everyone. Let's hear from BG Trading. Hope you are well. Today's March 28, 2023, and I'll be talking about lithium stocks. Today, there was a remarkable bounce on most of the stocks, and we want to exploit the opportunity here and which are the stocks that, if it is time to buy, which stocks we would be buying, which one are the safest lithium stocks to buy, and whether really is time to buy back into lithium stocks. So let's have a look. Just want to remind you, this isn't a financial advice, just as from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply our strategies to know when to buy and when to sell stocks, how we set up targets, stop losses, how we avoid FOMO, and much more, all in this channel. So if you like, please subscribe the channel and share this video with someone that you believe would be interested. Also, I would like to invite you to become a member of our free Facebook community, Buy, Grow, and Sell Strategy for Share Traders. We share a lot of great quality content in this community, so make sure you become a member. It's free, and all we need to do is answer 3 questions. Now, let's talk about what's happening with lithium prices, then why the whole sector has bounced so hard today, and my thoughts on which stock I should be buying. Today, hype has came back on the back of the fact that Albemarle Lithium, which is one of the lithium largest producer in the world, has put in a takeover offer for Liontown Resources, and that was rejected. The takeover offer was about 60%, a little bit more than 60% from the last price from the closing yesterday. So that means the stock has actually jumped over 60% now at $2.53, and that sort of had triggered the curiosity and the hype back into lithium stocks, the whole sector, that provided that this deal does not become successful, whether these companies or other existing lithium producers would target another ASX listed company. That could be one of the main reasons for this massive rally today. Now, regarding the lithium spot prices, so lithium prices still hasn't actually bounced back the way we wanted, so it's still not very supportive for today's rally, as the lithium carbonate spot price is currently trading 56% below its peak back in 2022, currently at 268,500 yuan a ton, which means the price hasn't actually came back, hasn't actually bounced back the way we wanted. So you have to watch this lithium spot price in order to make huge investment decisions here. Now, whether we should buy lithium stocks or not, well, the ones that hasn't actually rallied and is still trading at buying area, I definitely would be considering buying. And obviously the leading ones, the producers, and the ones that are close to production, they are the ones that are safer in this current environment. So I'm going to start with the first one. Let's have a look on Orogen Limited. By the way, I wouldn't buy Liontown Resources right now because it's up 65%. But let's start with stocks that we like, that we have been trading in the past. So the first one is Orogen Limited. Orogen Limited, okay, it has sort of reached $10 and bounced back. Now it's 14% up. So obviously now, if I ever wanted to be buying those stocks, is on its way up and not on its way down, which is exactly what's happening now, on its way up. Now, obviously, some of the stocks we have already entered today. Now, I wanted to actually look into what are the stocks that are into a technically discounted price, and then based on that make some rational decisions here. Now we know that Allcan Limited has been profitable, has actually increasing its revenue from FY21 to FY22. It could still sort of now be in line with FY22 because the lithium price has come down in this second half, but it's still going to be very likely it's going to be a very profitable company, and is currently trading at technically discounted price, just under, as you can see here, just under the SMA 250 and the SMA 40. So if I ever wanted to actually go back into those stocks, would it be now when they're still trading under those levels? I don't want to be buying when they are back at $14 or $15, provided that the lithium price sort of bounces back. Now, only been buying this with very, very close eye on lithium prices. Gotta make sure lithium prices bounces together in the next few days, this week or next week, because otherwise I don't think this rally is sustainable. I don't think this rally is supportive for the medium term. So you just gotta be watching lithium prices and see if there's any improvements on the next few days on those prices. Now, the second one is Pilbara Minerals, which obviously another leading ASX lithium stock, also trading at technically discounted price, right at SMA 250 and under SMA 40. If you don't know what that means, take our online course, which we're going to teach you on that course, all the indicators and understand this terminology. But if you don't want to do the course, here you go. Basically, when we talk about technically discounted price, it means that the stock, the candle itself, should be trading under the red line and ideally also under the pink line to give us a more secure technical entry. So which is pretty much what's happening with Allcan, and pretty much what's happening here with Pilbara as well. Now, whether this bounce is sustainable, I still enforce the same situation I spoke about with Allcan. The whole sector should move together up and down. I don't think any of those stocks will just go up by itself unless they are a potential target of a potential takeover target, as we saw this morning with Liontown. But that's very hard to predict unless you have inside information, which is not the case right here. But one thing I can tell you, if I ever wanted to be buying those stocks, is when we are at the bounce, which is pretty much what's happening here. A strong potential reversal. Again, close eyes on lithium prices. So let's take a look on core lithium as well. Core lithium is up 15%. Again, it's a downtrend, big reversal, trading at technically discounted price. So far, the stock there appears to be at technically at the most expensive of those three is Pilbara, because Pilbara is already sort of crossing the pink line. But in this case, with core lithium, the stock is under the red line and also under the pink line. So therefore, in technically discounted price. Again, ever wanted to buy back into core lithium, would it be at the first signs of reversal to try get the full rally that could potentially happen within the next few weeks. Again, keep an eye close on lithium prices, because if lithium prices continues to fall or doesn't move upwards, this rally won't be sustainable. Nothing wrong with trying into trade those stocks now open the bounce, but you need to make sure lithium prices are bouncing as well. Now let's take a look at Lake Resources. Lake Resources is still a speculative stock, hasn't actually technically bounced as the other stocks. So again, it's a little bit far away from the production. So obviously, investor doesn't really like those stocks at the moment in the current macroeconomic situation. So probably wouldn't be touching on Lake Resources right now, but we have one that has actually started to produce, which is SAYONA Mining. SAYONA Mining is one of my favorite stocks at the moment, also with a strong reversal, and as well as the other 4 stocks that we just discussed about. This rally is sustainable if lithium prices bounce back as well over the next few days. So you really need to keep eyes closed, because otherwise we might have another leg down and we could see all those stocks making lower lows in the next few days, okay? So overall, time to buy lithium. Yes, it for me is a time to buy back into lithium, but you got to really make sure that those lithium prices start bouncing, because otherwise this rally won't be sustainable and we might don't even end up with 30 to 40% on this, but with small profits. And ideally, we don't want to have to take stop losses on those formations. So we'll be buying carefully, but not too much exposure until we really see those lithium prices bouncing back. That's my view on lithium stocks and lithium prices. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you in the next video. Bye. The whole idea when we designed BG Trading BGS 20 strategy was to use only a set number of indicators to make it simple and clear to understand, and to be able to apply our KPIs very easily and very effectively. So you don't have to be any Wall Street smart person to be able to apply those strategies. We really hope this course will help you to make better decisions and make successful trades. See you in the course.